Sounds like an EDD summer to me.
EDD, Mountain Dew summer.
Unemployment boy.
Can I just say?
Unemployment boys. EDD boys.
Can I just say that I feel like every person from out of town always rents out the same house.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Sure.
Oh yeah.
They all got the super perfect rectangular pool with the matching square jacuzzi, and then like 5 steps into a wide open living room.
Now, there's a house in the Hollywood Hills. When we were coming up, I know we all DJ'd at this one house. This house was always up for rent.
The one that
And
said Hollywood in the background? 'Cause I've seen that one all the time too.
no, but I feel like everyone has DJ'd a private event at this house. Like it was just a go-to private event, like after party of this or season finale of this party. But that was in Hollywood Hills.
Shoot. Well,
Yeah.
can I get a round of applause? We are back.
Yeah.
MikiDz podcast episode 70.
70, baby.
70. It's always nice to get to
And even
even
zero.
number. You know what I mean?
The tens.
It's another decade of pods,
There you go.
if you will. So decadent. We are back. And what an eventful week we've had. How's everybody feeling?
Man.
Yeah, we're good. Before we forget though, if you guys haven't gotten your jetpack bag, if you haven't, they just released a new bag. 15% off your cart. MikiDz15 is the coupon code, the promo code.
Yeah.
So get 15% off your cart.
This is the time to get organized. Get a new bag. Fresh start. You know what I mean?
Because there's lots
Clears
of places to go right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, just clear your mind.
It's on the horizon.
Right. You know?
Even though a lot of shit just got shut down again.
Preparation is key though.
Prep.
Yeah.
Always. Be ready. Stay ready.
Last week we announced we have a MikiDz playlist on BeatSource. Hold on one time for us.
Yeah, man.
And yeah, so if you don't know about BeatSource, you just go to beatsource.com. I think everyone knows by now. And just to validate our playlist, shout out to DJ Polar. He said he doesn't know. He said on Twitter, I don't know if
Polar from?
I think he's the Bahamas. DJ
Polar.
Let me check
from the
that out.
Bahamas.
Yeah.
I see what you did there.
Last name opposite.
Hold on. Let me get this right.
Just find out. Shout out to DJ Polar, man. We appreciate anyone and everyone who even tags us. We do our best to repost on the MikiDz IG. We appreciate the love.
Do you know Polar? Like you have a relationship with him?
No, he's just he doesn't
Local?
say where he's from exactly, but I think he's from somewhere where it's an island and very beautiful every day of the year.
Gotta respect him for not putting his location, you know?
Yeah.
But to my knowledge, he's like one of those dudes on Twitter that just has respect from the community.
Yeah.
And yeah, so
and he said this comment on the.
he said it on Twitter. He said, "I don't know if I can trust this your guys' taste more or less."
DJ City or when DJ City posted it?
No, when I reposted, he mentioned me. And I said,
they always say this. They always say shit to you, Joe. I don't know what it is, man. Never me and Mike.
We don't exist.
never you guys, always me.
No, always you. Never us.
You guys always.
But I said something along the lines of, "Hey, man, check it out. If you like it, cool. If you don't, you can keep it moving. It's all good. But, check it out." And he did, and he gave us a 9 out of 10. So, we got a nice eclectic range of music to sort through. And we just updated it. So, and yeah, a whole lot of Choppas. Hopefully we'll be on that soon.
It'll be
on
up
the
there soon.
next,
The next update, next
All
go
right,
around.
fair enough.
Kid. We'll talk about that.
Kid?
I'm waiting for Kid to tell me when to update it.
Oh,
Yeah.
you just send him the updates,
Yeah.
and then he'll
Well, I'm
probably...
still waiting for this fool to send me the list.
Don't wait on Sean. I sent you
okay.
3 tracks. That's good. Just
All right.
update it.
Nah, I got some heat though.
4 now. No, 5 if we add the Fabio.
But now I don't know which one to replace though. See, that's the thing.
You can. Well, you don't have to take any out. Just throw them
Just
in there,
throw 'em in?
and
I
then
got you.
we'll go through. You know what? There are
We can argue later too.
there are a couple tracks in there. I was looking. I was like, yeah, these are popular now. We can
Or
cut
no.
them off.
Got you.
All right. So moving on. Mickey and I had an interview with Jermaine Dupri.
Yeah.
Yeah. Rell couldn't be there. Rell had a busy man. He had shit to do.
Yeah, had shit to do.
But yeah, we interviewed Jermaine Dupri. He has a new song coming out. A part of that group of producers is Neo. What was it? Neo?
Writers.
I'm sorry, writers Neo and
Jonte Austin.
Jonte Austin.
Nice.
And
Jonte, yeah.
Jonte,
yeah. And yeah, he wanted to kind of recreate a We Are the World situation. So he's on Sirius XM promoting that. And we should add this clip, Sean. I asked what's his name, Jermaine Dupri.
Wow,
I almost called him Neo.
that's racist.
JD.
I asked JD, who would you want to see in a Verzuz? And since we're going to show the clip or preview the clip, you can just put artwork in the background. This is what he had to say.
We talked about this, and I'm putting it on the table. P. Diddy, Dr. Dre. I don't see anybody else that is at your level outside of those two. That's who we want to see as fans of music.
Yeah. So I mean, I don't know how that works. You know what I mean? I don't think I could battle Dre though. I feel like Dr. Dre is I feel like Dr. Dre's out of my league personally because I feel like Dr. Dre's I feel like Dr. Dre, as far as I'm concerned, he's the best. He's the greatest hip hop producer ever, and I feel like he has all the rappers, If you have Tupac, 50 Cent, Eminem, NWA, Snoop Dogg, I don't know, I don't know if you want to get in the ring with that dude. That's not somebody I want to be out here talking about. I want to get in the ring with. I mean, and Puff as well. Puff has got a big stable, but I know that, I know without a doubt that's the one people want to see. And it is what it is. I'm not scared. I mean, we just playing music, so that of course. Versus can't change my life from what my life already is. So if anybody, whoever wants to get in the ring, I guess that's what has to happen.
Now you don't have to give us names, but have you turned anybody down? Have they say, "Yo, we'd like to see you matched up with this guy," and you just not at my level?
Nah, I mean, when this first started, I think Steve Stout was saying the Trackmasters, and
oh wow,
no disrespect to the Trackmasters, but I just feel like I'm a louder candidate in that, and I know, just like you just said, without me asking you, I mean, without me telling you, you said it yourself. The people that y'all want to see, and I feel like Verzuz is a thing that we need to do for the people.
Shows a clip.
So he's
reading the script.
Oh shit!
Who fits the teleprompter?
Blink Go twice. Fuck yourself, San Diego. So yeah, you guys heard it. We basically, just to remind ourselves, we asked him, the only people that we see you against is P. Diddy and Dre, and he said Dre. He doesn't stand a chance against Dre because Dre just catalog is ridiculous. Any thoughts on that?
He called him the greatest hip hop producer of all time.
Yeah, man. I mean, I would have to agree, man. His longevity is just fucking stupid. You know what I mean? In general, you know what I mean? I think Jermaine Dupri, and correct me if I'm wrong, Jermaine Dupri got into the industry by dancing.
Right. Yeah, he was a dancer for who was that? I know when I forgot. One of those
Houdini.
Old school DJs from 70s, whatever.
It was Houdini.
Was it Houdini?
I think that's the video he was in.
You're the one with the computer, bro. You could Google this for us.
Yeah, he was definitely in.
I think Grandmaster Flash
was
was
Michael
DJ?
Jackson's. What you call it? Was it Bad video?
Oh, okay.
When they were in the subway,
Yeah.
he was one of the dancers in there.
He was.
Yeah, I think Grandmaster Flash, when he was on the come up, Jermaine Dupri was dancing then too. But yeah.
No, yeah. Shout out to JD for giving us his time. He jumped on the call with us, and it was really good conversation. And song is out, Change, with Neo, Jonte Austin, and then a ton of other contributors there that did an amazing job. And so definitely go check that out. And Joe can correct me if I'm wrong here, but we could also mention that today we got the opportunity of interviewing the one and only Common.
That was huge for Mike.
I was like, oh, this is Mike's guy. He was all organized. He's all right, this is what we're doing, Joe.
This is what's hilarious. I was
organized. Together, Joe.
Yeah, I was. I was like, yo, log in.
Yeah, he was.
What was even funnier was when shout out to Phenom, and DJ Phenom's always looking, Edwin's always looking out for us as a group. From the moment they gave us a budget to make the MikiDz show to even now, where globalization has got an incredibly talented roster of people that host shows and everything. And he was like, I remember one of you guys really liking Common. I was just like, yeah, me. And he's just like, yeah, I thought somebody liked him. So, you know, I pitched it your guys' way. And I was like, oh, dope.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, I kept my composure.
Yeah, and
Very calm. That was cool.
That'll probably. It looks like it might come out after this airs, but I think we can speak a little bit to it. Oh yeah, that's my one.
They haven't cut the check yet. You know?
Exactly. See,
Sean, you got to scout these situations out. You gotta make sure we're all
Damn,
good
that's
on
I
your
it.
don't
water.
see how you didn't
Drink
see your
your water, yeah.
sitting in front of the damn camera.
grown
Just,
man.
guys, relax. Okay.
Nah.
Take it easy.
you asked for this shit.
Take it easy.
This will turn
Holy
really
shit!
quick on you.
Holy shit! Sorry,
Luckily, the logo will sit there.
that's for me.
That's for me.
Jesus.
You got a womp yourself?
Hey,
Um,
that's how you take accountability, man.
that's a decade of anger just flooding like a waterfall.
Hey, yo, Joe, get your
out
shit
me.
together.
Yeah. Jesus, like Bruce Lee over here trying to fight you up. Yeah. So Common.
Yeah.
Yes, we and I asked him, I put him on the spot about Verzuz, and he said he would love to go against like someone of, you know, in his era, like well, I mean, he covered a lot of eras, but like a Mos Def, right? A Black Thought.
You said Black Thought or Most Def.
Yeah, and I was thinking Talib. I think Common would have that one, probably even with Mos Def. Maybe if they put Black Star against Common, maybe. But yeah, so that was cool. It's cool to get to hear it from these guys and their thoughts, because to us, we're like fans looking at it like a sport, a competitive sport.
Yeah.
And they see it like that too. But I put him on the spot with he's got a new song with Black Thought, and I asked him, you know, obviously it's all love. It's about a bigger cause with the song with Black Thought. And it really is a good song. And that one, what's that one called?
Say Peace.
Say Peace.
Is it Common song or Black Thought song?
Common.
Common.
And he's got a new album out.
Black Thought.
Black Thought has a
and
new album. out.
No, Common has a new album.
Oh, okay.
Common has a new
Dropping
album.
or just already dropped from when this will air. But the Love Revolution. This is terrible.
You call
It's in
yourself
our
a
notes.
fan.
I mean, it's been a long day. I want to get it right. All right. Common deserves for it to be right. A Beautiful Revolution Part 1.
Okay.
And that dropped on Friday. And so definitely go check it out. It's definitely an album that's got that movement vibe.
Oh yeah,
And,
Jessica, gotta check that out.
You know, I think with the evolution of Common and all the things he's been involved with, from being the amazing lyricist to, you know, being in films, to now just, you know, being a philanthropist in a way where he's really involved, like where he's knocking on doors, making sure people know their voting rights in hoods and different neighborhoods. And, you know, he's doing some real dope groundwork there. And what he spoke on was really important, you know, with this whole, with the election coming up, which I think this will air right before.
Yep, the second.
That
Election's
it's
on the 3rd.
important to not only know, you know, not only the headliners, but the people that affect your local community.
Yep.
And the people that have that you give that power to, you know, where we do have social justice issues, you know, we put those people in their positions to control those decisions, you know, whether they make an effect in the community or lack thereof. And so he made it really clear, you know, we all need to just educate ourselves. And that could be from, you know, what people stand for to just understanding what the F we're voting for. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, one thing that stuck out to me was he mentioned, someone said, yeah, but Trump's going to bring money back to the community, which he didn't. He still hasn't. But, you know, Trump is obviously pushing that. And Common said, well, he hasn't. But if so, what's more important, the money or actually
or your life?
Or your life, being educated and being guided by someone that gives a shit and is going to look out for you in the long run, not so much just going to pay you just to shut up, because obviously that money's going to last so long. But yeah, and I asked him, I said, look, as a rap fan, I think I speak for all rap fans. When you got Black Thought on the track, do you look at it as like a celebration, or is it, yo, I'm coming for this dude's neck. Like I'm gonna, you know, lyrically just, make sure I'm the better one, in case this is a conversation. And he said, yeah, he it's just that competitive spirit.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like end of the day, he just doesn't want his boys talking to him like, yo, Black Thought killed you on that shit. That's the last thing he wants to hear. So
he took offense when you were
man, let me get in the booth, man. Shut up before I get Black Thought in the room.
Yeah, right.
I think he took. I don't know if you caught it, but I think he took light offense when you were like, so nobody rewrote the.
Yeah.
He was like, come on, man.
He said, nah, we didn't rewrite it. He sent it. It was what it is. But yeah, it was a really, really fun interview with him, and he was very he had a lot to say. He made it very comfortable for us as very amateur interviewers.
Yeah, no, super amateur interviewers, even though we felt really good about this one going into, what is this, like our third one?
Yeah, because we had
JD,
Sean Paul, yeah.
Now Common. And, we're fortunate these opportunities to continue to grow as talents ourselves. But yeah, no, I felt really good. And then I guess we can let them in. There was some technical issues with my internet. And so I had to think on my toes, and luckily we were able to, everything went out smooth at the end. So
yeah. So we got it to the best we could on a Zoom call.
Yeah.
So be on the lookout for that. I'm sure we'll repost it at some point.
Yes, sir.
And so that brings us to Twitch. Back to Twitch, guys.
Always Twitch.
Always.
It's funny because I was thinking about this when we were DJing clubs. We talk about our club experiences, and that was normal, and that's what the fans really liked, or the listeners really liked. And now it's like the new norm, cliche, but the new norm is, what did you do on Twitch? What were your reactions on what happens when you played this? Or, there was this twitching with Rell. There's everything revolves around your club, aka Twitch, your stream. But yeah, so Twitch is cracking down. It looks like Twitch is saying, we don't give a fuck. We're still going to continue to do what we're doing.
Yeah.
Jeff Bezos doesn't give a shit. And it looks like the major labels are getting closer to doing something. Mickey, what can they do? And what's the worst that can happen?
Well, I'm not the most versed in how people have gotten kind of, I don't know, slap on the wrist, if you will. I do know that a lot of their content creators in other categories have gotten hit, or, for the most part, their clips just get taken down.
Yeah.
But some guys
muted.
Yeah, or muted. But, as a DJ, I think you just want to play it safe. You don't want to end up, because what happens is, whatever you do, there's no backtracking. There's proof.
Yeah.
And so I think the last thing you want to do is leave any evidence out there of anything that could potentially come back, and you'd have to pay up, which would be tough, I think, for a lot of DJs, because that bill's a little different than what you might get from a sub. But it sounds like, I don't know, Jeff Bezos is rich, bro. He's printing money. He's printing money faster than the mint. So, I don't know.
Well, I think there's two ways of looking at this, and we asked Jermaine Dupri about this as well. He had a really good answer.
Take on that, yeah.
And the two ways is, look at it from Twitch's side is, or let's look at it from the record label side. We're not getting paid for you to play these songs, right? So none of the artists, the labels are getting paid for this. And the labels will always have that old way of thinking, the old ideology. And to Jermaine's point, they need to update it and create an opportunity to where everyone still gets paid something, or you see it as promo per se. And
free fucking promo, man.
That's it. That's that simple though, really.
Yeah.
But understand that the DJ world is a small realm in the Twitch world.
Yeah.
And then the people that they are cracking down on are people who have stupid followings, which are
larger
mostly
followings.
the gamers.
Yeah.
That have it, you know what I'm saying? The guys that are using music and stuff like that, copyright reasons for those guys that are using that stuff when they have, whatever, a couple of thousands, almost to 100,000, viewers in their stream. Like we're a small, fish in this fucking pond.
Yeah.
In Twitch. So yes, you want to cover your bases, but I think it's going to be a while before DJs get affected or get hit with this new thing that's going on. So
and this is why it's so important for for artists. I don't know how many artists listen to us, but maybe they're up and coming producers. This is why it's so important for you to own your own shit.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
absolutely.
Because situations like this, there's no issue. It gets cleared, and to your point, it's free promo. And I don't know, this isn't necessarily illegal, and I also don't know how much Twitch would pay, because they did clear indie labels. Mm-hmm. Indie labels have given the Twitch the right to have their music played, which is really cool. But who's to say you create if you have like me, I have a bunch of, Danger Zone originals out there, and let's say I have 15 of them. Who's to say I just let them ride on my dummy account, and Twitch has to pay out performance royalties to BMI or ASCAP or whoever collects for your events. Mm-hmm. But that's technically an event, like per se a performance royalty. And then DistroKid, I believe, collects for your music. Or not DistroKid, maybe Sound Exchange. Someone collects. Twitch has to pay someone out.
Yeah.
Now it might be cents, but who's to say you just let those 15? I just let those 15 tracks go on loop for the next 10 hours. You know what I mean? Again, I don't know how much Twitch pays out, but because I own my own shit, I could do that and make a couple dollars off it or whatever.
Well, the thing is, there's just no deal in place. And so what they pay out is nothing, right? Like, so until there's a deal in place and everybody kind of understands what makes sense, pun or pun not intended, then from there we'll figure out what that next step is and what it looks like. But obviously Twitch understands the value in the DJ community, I think, in regards to this. And the only thing I would argue on your point, and it's not an argument, but it's just something to take a note of, is that gamers do have a much larger following, but DJs are playing a lot more music.
Yeah, absolutely. So, but to go back on that, we're playing smaller. We're playing a short amount of the actual song.
Streams a stream.
You know what I'm saying? So it takes X amount of seconds for their computer to even track a stream.
Not everybody clicks make.
You know what I'm saying?
Like
you know what I mean? But what I'm saying is most DJs are doing that. Most DJs are getting into that because that was the same issue that we had on IG. You know what I'm saying? Or where it was like, well, quick mix it or try to find some sort of remix or whatever the case is that they were trying to use it. So I absolutely agree with you. A stream is a stream. You're going to get it regardless if it's a gamer who's playing one song or two songs at a time or whatever, opposed to the DJ who's playing 100 songs in their streams.
Right.
A stream is a stream. Your song's going to get fucking played regardless if it's 10 seconds or the whole 3 minutes.
Yeah.
They're still getting it. I just think this is an opportunity for everybody to fucking win. Twitch, the real labels, the DJs, everybody. Just set a plan. If everyone I just feel like if people just stop being greedy about it and like you going back to your point of getting out of that old mindset and we, sit down at the table and present some sort of deal or whatever so that everyone could be, okay, cool. Everyone is good with this. We can walk away. Everyone could collect whatever it is that they want to collect. No DJ is doing this. I can't imagine any DJ is really doing this to really like get a check. Like, yo, I'm doing this because it's paying it. I mean,
I think there are a handful, but it's they didn't realize that going into it.
Exactly. But that's what I'm saying. They didn't initially do this because they're like, yo, I can make some money.
It was just the next platform that won't take your shit down. That's why DJs started doing it.
It was a platform for them to put some content out there and just use it for networking and branding, et cetera, et cetera. And then they saw, oh, I can get a little chunk of change from this. Let me continue on doing this. So I don't think any DJ is really looking to get like, yo, I need a percentage or, you know what I mean? I'm out here promoting your shit. Like, nah, I just want a place where I can create content and my following can come and view me and shit like that. And I'm happy.
Yeah.
And I'll keep it moving forward. So you can't argue with that. Yeah. You can't argue with that. You know what I'm saying? So.
Yeah, look, this shit may shut down. Just to wrap it up, Twitch may have to do what the labels say. And so DJs get ready to, pivot again.
Mixcloud, here we come.
Yeah, right. They seem to have it. I mean, they got clearances, right, for music on Mixcloud.
I have no idea, to be honest with you. I think they're still just figuring out how to handle.
I think to some degree because you do have when you do put the song in, it registers to where that artist gets some sort of credit, or maybe it's a performance credit or whatever, which probably isn't much. But yeah, just be ready to pack your bags and move on to the next situation, I guess. Mickey pointed out something that he found while following Drake.
I did not follow Drake. It was on Complex.
You were following Drake's son. That's what it was.
Drake's son.
Wow.
I don't even know he had a thing.
Yeah. Yeah, it was on Complex. So basically, Drake hit up Complex saying, yo, you should create a list of the top 50.
I really feel like that could have even been photoshopped.
It could have been, but it is a pretty fun conversation.
It's a great
especially
conversation.
for DJs because there is an art to manipulating this one-line opportunity. But Drake said, allegedly, put together a top 50 list of the best one-liners from club songs or just songs that
Drake
go
just
off
wants
in the
to
club.
get the crown on something else. Let's create a category where I can get the crown on.
So basically, like Kendrick Lamar's "My Left Stroke" went viral. Songs that you can kill the volume to, and everyone in the club's gonna sing. What's my favorite word? Bitch.
Biatch.
Yeah. And I think these one-liners, just for some of you DJs that haven't heard any of the past episodes, these one-liners are a great opportunity to transition to the next song, like on the one. What's my favorite word? Kill it, bitch. And then you drop something, drop my type or some shit like that after. I don't know. But so I love these one-liners, and I'm always looking for them because, they're just great transition tools.
Do you think it's cliche now?
No, because it works. It keeps the night flowing.
What's cliche?
The drop in the volume, let them say the word and drop another song.
No.
I mean, we all do it.
On Twitch we can't, but
On Twitch, I'm just saying. I don't think, let's say pre-COVID, was it a cliche thing to do?
You say it like it's a bad thing.
I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I'm literally asking you if it's a cliche thing to do.
There's a lot of cliche things that DJs do, but I think that's...
Well, I mean, we're talking about this one. That's why I'm asking if it's cliche.
Yeah, sure, it's cliche, but...
Define cliche.
Yeah, because...
What's your definition of cliche?
It's almost like how we talk about wordplay is becoming the cliche thing to do. Like, okay, cool, that's great. Like you did wordplay. Like
I'm gonna be honest with you.
Predictable.
I'm gonna be honest with you. Yeah, maybe that's what it is. But okay, so in LA, that's a very very popular thing to do, and you can even say New York, and probably a lot of hip hop clubs around the country where it's just where the hip hop dominates. But when I go out and see other DJs that are not playing pure hip hop sets, I don't see enough of it. So, again, because I've seen it, I always do wherever I go, but because I see how well it works in the hip hop clubs and because of my own experience, I don't think it's done enough in the clubs because it's just, all right, let's kill the volume, go back up and let's, get 8 bars to the next whatever, or get to the hook and then get out of it. But I honestly don't think I see enough of it when I travel, when I'm out and about.
Wordplay or
the drop.
No,
just to be clear, what I'm talking about is kill the volume. They say the phrase and then you drop it on the one. That's what you're talking about, or are you just saying dropping a volume is cliche?
No, I'm saying dropping the next song, like saying, like you said, just what's my favorite word, bitch, and then
Bitches
you probably you utilize that to drop another song,
okay,
which could
you're
be
getting into wordplay. That's
wordplay or something. I'm not saying it necessarily has to be a wordplay track, but I'm saying in general, just doing that action is it cliche? Because again, and you made a good point. We live in LA, and we were in a lot of hip hop clubs. We saw it a lot.
Yeah.
So I can get why I would ask the question: is it cliche now to do that?
I think what might annoy some people. And maybe or maybe not. You've gotten annoyed by it, but are you following it up with the right track? The track that you're dropping on the one.
No,
the
of course,
is
that's
that the 100%
right track?
Because
important.
if you don't get the reaction you want,
train wreck doing that shit. But
yeah,
you know what I mean. And
if you drop it and you feel you have to explain what's going on, then that wasn't the right track.
You gotta get on the mic and be like, y'all not paying attention.
Yeah. Right.
Nigga, why do I gotta think?
I'm here to dance.
That one shot on the one has to be so significant. It has to be something that people just know off rip, as if we were to play a game, name that tune, and all you get to hear is the first drum. You know, if people can figure out what that first drum is, then that's a hit. That's the one. Yeah. But if they are struggling, then that's not the one, and you got to stop doing that.
You got
no, it's not a suggestion. That's a demand.
Just letting you know.
I get it, but like you said, you've been to spots where you feel like they don't do it as often. You know, what I mean? And I think that the cities that we've been in, they do it quite often, and we're surrounded by it. So
I just don't think all the DJs are creative enough to think like that. Versus how like the crop that we grew up around. No disrespect, all disrespect, but
you can't say no disrespect and then say some disrespect.
I mean, it's all disrespect, but I mean, I don't know. I feel that way because I think also like. You see it translate, right? Like I think people want to be talked to more than they care about, like you said, thinking about what the mix means or what a blend means, right?
Yeah, exactly. That shit don't work for a crowd. It's one thing when it's your showcase DJ and you're there to specifically see that DJ. Yeah. By all means, go off. Yeah. But if I'm in here, I'm trying to vibe, I'm trying to rub on some butts, I'm trying to pop some bottles. Yeah. Like, nigga, I don't want to think about your mix. Just play the fucking vibes. You know what I mean? And I think that's where us as DJs, we get, and it's just like, yo, you got to read the room, bro.
I agree.
Yeah.
Read the room.
I tell you what, you got a cold heater. Cold heater. Look at me. Look at me. You got a cold heater when you just dropped the 4-bar instrumental, and the instrumental is so tough, people just lose their shit.
Yeah.
Like, can you think of a track?
Blow the whistle, the baseline intro.
Yo, 100%. That shit. I was like, who did it where we lost our shit? We hear that song all the fucking time.
Oh, I think D Miles had a different version. It comes in with the bass line.
That's exactly what I just said.
Did you say D Miles?
No.
I mean, I didn't specify.
No,
he said who did it.
I'm saying who did we hear do it? And we were like,
I heard D Miles do it, and then I just ran it through LA for like a month.
Oh, that's so it was D Miles. Yeah. I remember just D Miles, and it was just like, I was like, yo, I need this version, bro. And I was like,
and then he was just like, yo, it's just the one from the music video. I was like, all right, bet. He got it from friends, and
of course,
in case we want to give everybody proper props,
give them the flowers.
Can you guys think of other, like, let's make this a little challenging. Can you think of other tracks that you can just drop the instrumental and people lose their shit?
Are we talking about like the actual drum pattern, or could it be like
once they hear it, like, okay, LMA, boot up.
Okay,
you drop that on the one, girls are gonna lose their shit, right?
Okay,
it's probably not the best song, but that's what comes to mind.
Yeah, you could do YG's BPT. That's it.
Oh my god,
niggas they'll lose 100%. Their shit.
Let's go.
Nah, he's too wet behind ears.
Yeah, but he
wants to DJ.
He pops bottles. Come on.
I had one off the top, but then I forgot. I'm sorry.
Oh my god! Don't get.
It's like a job interview.
Don't get whomped off the first round. You gotta give us off the first round.
Instrumental. What's a good one? I don't like.
I think that shit I don't like.
Yeah, that's the one that was on. It was on the list too.
I have a couple, but obviously I hope so. So since we're gonna do a round,
just do one.
I'll do Finito.
Yeah, I was thinking that one too.
Of course.
Energy.
Another easy one. Dreams and Nightmares.
Obviously, if we could sit here and we could say.
Keep going. Come on, keep going.
What you call
it?
March Madness.
I got you.
Yeah. We could be here all day.
All right, go ahead.
Are you looking it up?
Still Dre.
Still Dre.
I'm different.
Yeah, we get into the classic shit.
I would say R.I.P. by Jeezy.
I was really thinking that. That's a hard one.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, the bass line, like the way that bass line comes.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah, like it's not like Dreams and Nightmares, but it's still
like
ooh.
But it's got that. It's got like that blow the whistle bass line.
Snoop Dogg's "What's My Name?" You drop that shit. Oh my god, they would be like.
Yeah.
All right, we gonna be here all night. I already said March Madness.
There you go.
He wanted out anyway. You don't want to be here.
I don't want to be here.
You about to leave the room. I'll take care of the camera, the angles. Don't worry about it, Sean.
Oh my god. Can't tell me nothing. Just
we'll be here all day. There's a bunch of them out there.
YG's
we're like lightly.
Who do you love?
We're like playing.
Who do you love? You could drop that one.
YG and Mustard's my I can
I'm
safe from
my nigga. Yeah. Got you.
Nah, let y'all say this shit. Nigga.
Ain't gonna get me. They always after me.
Hey, how does that first verse go, Joe? How does that chorus go?
First line.
Bar for bar.
Joe
What
be
is it?
secretly, when he like leaves town and he plays a song and he's in the DJ booth by himself, he be in there like, yeah, my nigga.
Funny story. I remember when they made the radio edit, which was my hitter.
Yeah.
And I remember me and Ro were like, what the fuck is this? We're so upset, so
hot.
offended. Like, no, just.
Why did Rell throw the hard R on the hitter?
Hitter. Man.
He said my hitter. It's baseball remix.
Are we done here? Or you want to keep going?
Nah, we good. Let's move on.
Keep
We're
going?
good?
We're good.
Yeah, we
Mickey
good.
looks like he wants to keep going.
I mean,
We be here all day with this. That's what I'm saying.
Well, we only 36 minutes in.
Got other topics to touch base on.
just to all the listeners, go ahead, submit us which ones we missed, which is like
There you go.
1,000 of them.
Yeah. Do we care to get into like the one-liners that Drake was talking about?
What is
Name
your
like
favorite?
10 of them.
No,
What's
but
your
that no,
favorite?
we advanced that
This is the
conversation.
drop the one, right?
That was dropping. Yeah, that was dropping on.
I
the
gotta
one.
say,
What
Flip
you call it?
Side is probably one of my favorite ones.
Oh yeah.
Dropping it on the one.
Yeah.
But see, I think you got to be a certain age to do that right now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Think
even,
about it.
Yeah.
Even like a dirt off your
It's
shoulders.
certain rooms.
it's the
Yeah,
same-
certain rooms you
same.
can get away
It's
with that
certain
shit.
rooms.
Like, you know what I'm saying? There's certain because I can see you dropping that in your typical whatever big city club and then not having
Yeah.
you're not getting
for
the
sure.
reaction that you would.
Yeah, you ain't
normally
dropping that in
get.
Santa Barbara anymore.
No, hell no.
10 years ago, maybe.
No, every time.
Yeah.
I would do the same set every week.
What line sticks out to me in regards to Drake's whole thing is applies Rockstar rocks. What was it?
Rockstar lifestyle.
Yeah,
my
not that
God,
line
baby.
though. But I used to drop it on this part where it said, "Don't get wasted like the white boys."
Oh, yeah.
And then I after that bar, I take it back to the one.
Nah, Plies' number one go-to bar is Plenty Money. What's in my pocket,
That's
dog?
the one.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
that was
Big
the other
face,
one.
honey.
That's the one. Drop that and then go to the
Yeah.
one.
Well,
That
then he
one-
put out that Ritz Carlton joint. That started to be the one.
Ritzed it.
Was that what it was called?
No, but that wasn't the name of the song. Ritzed it.
I don't know.
Or
was that a line in
Ritz-Carlton.
it?
Ritz-Carlton.
Yeah.
I think that's what it's called. I forgot.
Yeah. Any other memorable lines or lines that you can kill?
Yeah, future shit. Stick 'em, fuck you, and every nigga came with you.
Yeah.
And what you call it.
Meeks, White Girls Gone Wild. White Girls Gone Wild.
Nah.
Yeah.
What?
Nigga,
You
too.
kill that? No one's singing that? The whole club isn't going to say that? White Girls kill it, gone
House
wild.
party?
Oh,
Yeah, house party.
House party.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
He said no.
What'd you think I was talking
I don't know
about?
what you. I was like,
You
what?
think Meek Mill's song called White Girls?
Yeah, I was like,
That was E40.
I get you.
No.
Yeah,
That was
yeah,
E40. White Girls. White Girl.
yeah.
There's so
Yeah, there's
many.
a
There's
bunch
just
of them, man. Like, yeah.
All right,
That's what
I
they're
wrote a
useful
list. I wrote a list.
Of course
Oh, you brought a list.
Because you guys didn't want to do your research and all that, but I got us. Guess What I Smoke. Kill a volume to that.
Yeah. Finito.
Bitch, I'm the baby. Wham. Bitch, I'm the baby.
Mm-hmm. Cut it.
Get up out my trap house. Get up out my trap house. Slob on my knob.
Future stick talk. I'm gonna put my thumb in her butt.
Gucci flip flops.
I'm gonna get lazy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That
Roddy
took
got
over
a few
a
of
whole
them.
year.
Yeah, bro, it's still going crazy.
You can still run that every
It's
day.
number 50 on the list.
Oh,
on
my
the Bitch Don't Wear No Shoes in My House.
Bitch,
Yes.
don't wear no shoes in
Yes.
the house. That one too.
Yeah, I wrote
You
that
can
one
cut out
down,
half
too.
that song.
The whole
Yeah.
song.
The whole fucking song.
Yeah, there's a few of these like Kanye's "Wait Till I Get My Money Right." You can do that whole song if you really wanted to.
Yeah.
I'm cutting it out on Busta Rhymes' verse on Look At Me Now.
You stupid. Who's spitting that?
Only V-Tech can handle
Only,
that.
only VTech is
Only
capable of
VTech can
handling
handle
that bar, whatever.
No, never.
I call her Heffany.
Yeah,
Young
they
and-
used a clip on that, and they used a different part of her song. I felt like that part was a bigger
Mm-hmm.
line.
Mm-hmm.
Of the
Then
entire
what
song.
was the other song? I mean, what was the other part that they were saying?
Ooh.
Yeah,
Oh yeah. In LA, Bituary. Bitua.
Yeah.
Forgot about that song. It's been so long. I woke up in a new Bugatti. Got your bitch tiptoeing on my marble floor.
Woo-hoo-hoo. They don't know nothing about that one, bro.
Excess 2014.
Boy,
Don't talk to
I'm
us.
trying to tell you.
Don't talk to us.
Oh my God.
In the middle of the party, bitch, get off me. Broccoli. Jet, YG and Ty Dolla, jet skis with naked bitches.
You lost me on that one.
Yeah, I know about that one.
Yeah, work for me. I don't know where you guys are DJing.
We don't know where you DJing at.
I can only play that on the West. I can't play it anywhere else.
Who's typing that in the Twitch?
Big Meech, Larry Hoover.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll end with that.
Fuck Donald Trump.
Yeah.
Ended on that.
They singing that whole hook.
Saying, that song, to my knowledge, has kept them from getting booked at any Caesar Palace properties.
Well,
Yeah.
fuck Caesar.
Caesar Trump.
And the salad.
Whoa, man, the salad's good.
Cool. It's cool.
Alright.
You gotta get
So
the right
overrated.
people to make it. Yeah. Croutons
More of
get in my way.
a Asian chicken, Chinese chicken salad.
I fucks with that and the vinaigrettes.
What, nigga?
Vinaigrette salad.
Oh, yeah.
Sometimes y'all, I just wonder where you guys eat or what's going on.
Oh, my God. Sorry, Joe, that some of us came up in a broken household and we weren't able to have
Bro,
dinner,
don't do
so
that. Don't do that. You act like you just
what
got
you
out of a
call it?
broken house.
on,
You've been
man.
eating good for a minute.
Come on, man.
You act like you just got out of a broken house.
Why is he putting vinaigrette on a pedestal?
I know, right? Like,
Come on, man.
My man.
Some of us didn't
Wishbone
know-
makes that
Some
shit.
of us didn't know what vinaigrette was until we was in our 20s, man.
Man,
Come
that's
on,
a
man.
fact.
You know what I mean? Like, come on, man. What we talking about right now?
That's why y'all should be like, oh yeah, vinaigrette's that shit. That's why you guys should be like,
Yeah, that's why when you said vinaigrette salad, I feel you.
It took you a second,
Yeah,
though.
it did. The nigga had to think, all right, what? See, you had that shit since childhood. You know what I'm saying?
Why you using big words?
Like, nigga, we know ranch.
Yeah, ranch, nigga, exactly. I'd eat blue cheese coming up, bro. What you
I'll
talking
tell you
about?
what. No, that's,
What?
no, blue
Blue
cheese,
cheese
terrible.
Kick the curb.
Look, see, this my
Serious?
bitch don't even. She don't even know what blue cheese is.
Yo, I you know that the
I
Italian
only know
dressing.
Heinz is blue cheese.
Yeah, I only know the rap group Blue Cheese. Oh no, it was a song Blue Cheese. What was the name of the group? It was
You're on your own, buddy.
come on, hip hop heads.
Nope. You
No.
on
You
your own.
on your own.
Blue Cheese. It's the Big Boy Wake Up Morning Show intro. Dun, 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 dun.
Nah.
No? All right. Our hip hop heads will help me out on that one. When I went to Italy, I thought
Flex.
when I asked for
When we went to Italy.
okay, when we all maybe you guys had the same revelation. Growing up in America, you got the craft blue cheese. You got the craft Italian dressing, and you just know of Italian dressing the way you eat it in America, right?
Yeah.
Or the way you get it off the shelf.
Or water.
When I went to Italy, I was like, yeah, Italian dressing. It was
they
just
looked at you like
it was just no. It was
Olive
just
oil?
vinegar and
Olive
olive oil,
oil,
and I was
yeah.
just like,
It's called
what?
dressing.
This is it?
it's
But
called
that's
dressing.
but no, that's honestly, yeah, that's how my mom has made it growing up. But I didn't know that it was Italian. I thought I associated Italian dressing with the shit you bought in the store.
Yeah.
So when I went to Italy, I was like, oh, this is the real deal. I was like, oh, all right.
Change it up on you.
Mhm.
Yeah. All right. Speaking of changing it up, shout out to the Dodgers, man.
Oh, come on, man. Give it to him.
Yeah.
Give it
Come
to
on,
him.
man.
Give
You
it to
know,
him.
Let's go.
It's all Mickey boy.
Go yours.
Man, 33 years, 32 years?
32.
32 years, man.
88, baby.
That's crazy.
That's right.
Yeah.
I was
You're
two.
welcome.
I was
You're
two.
welcome.
Let me say something to the idiots out there that are talking about the Dodgers payroll.
I mean, we can say that about a lot of fucking teams right now.
Look,
Come
here's
on,
the
man.
deal, guys, and I don't know what the numbers are. They had they juxtaposed Clayton Kershaw and Mookie Betts and said this is how much they're making. They're making X amount. Then they put the whole Rays team at the bottom and said the Rays team is making X amount. And of course, the top picture with Mookie and Clayton is making more than the whole Rays team.
Yeah.
And it's like, look, if that's your argument, you don't know shit about what's going on within baseball and quite possibly in sports. But I think it's more liable to happen in baseball just because baseball is a different situation. Just because the Dodgers, and you can say the Dodgers overpaid their guys, and that's fine. You want to call the Dodgers front office
It's not
idiots.
overpaid now if they
You
want
want to call them stupid. That's perfectly fine with me. The fact is, the Dodgers had one superstar in Mookie Betts. They paid a lot of money for Kelly, the reliever, to get him from the Red Sox, and they gave Clay, and that's it. Everyone else is homegrown or was traded from a different team. And when they were traded, they were a very, very average player.
Yeah.
Like some of the bigger hitters on the Dodgers, they're in their like third or fourth year. They're on the come up. Turner's been around for a minute. But my point is, and this is no shade at the Yankees. When people say you overpaid, they say you're laced with a bunch of all-stars. Mm-hmm. Like the Yankees have Judge, Stanton, Cole, Santiago. Like they are stacked, right? And they paid good money for those guys, right? But the Dodgers, again, they have one superstar and just a bunch of guys that are clicking and bought into the coach's philosophies and style. So to all you idiots out there who are saying that the Dodgers are over or they had to pay $300 million, you don't know shit about baseball and you sound like fools. Shit. And I don't talk like that at bars with your friends because you're gonna sound like an idiot. Don't do that. I'm trying to save you from embarrassment. But yeah, that's my rant. That's a rant. That's my rant on defending the Dodgers.
Look, and shout out to the Dodgers.
Yeah, man.
It was overdue.
Give them the flowers,
They should have been champions.
Shit, the last 2-3 years.
17 and 18. And they...
Who they play? No, not 17.
Yeah, the
Astros.
And then the Red Sox.
They had no... Did they cheat? The Red Sox
both cheated. Let's just call it what it is.
Okay. I only know
we can roll with allegations.
Sure.
Red Sox, bro.
I'll shoot the Red Sox fans some bail.
Fuck the Red Sox.
Allegations.
You crazy? Fuck the Red Sox.
I'll shoot them some bail
no
on
disrespect that. To oh yeah, you're trying to get gigs there still. So
listen,
it's not a political podcast.
No, I only know of the facts coming out from the Astros side, and that Red Sox was just allegations because of Cora, because of Alex Cora. I like Mookie never came out and said, "Yeah, we were doing that shit," right? Like,
I mean, what is he supposed to say?
But at the end of the day, I don't care. You can keep going. Keep saying what you're saying.
Anyway, Dodgers should have won those two. And then obviously Nationals, they played just great that 1 year.
Dodgers fucked themselves that year. I'll give the Dodger haters that. They shot themselves in the foot for sure.
Man, this year.
Last year, yeah. Last year was bad for the Dodgers.
All I can say is, look, Kiki Hernandez and Jock Peterson, who they don't even get to play really, shows the level of talent on this squad and in their lineup. And it's just great to see these guys finally like close the deal, even if it was a quote unquote shortened season or everybody wants to give it an asterisk, just like the Lakers. But at the end of the day, I think we just have a lot of LA haters, and and if
LA needed a W, man. Like I said,
another one.
When the Lakers won, I was just like, LA needed this win right now because LA seems to be. We as a country were already behind with this whole thing, and then LA itself was even further behind because for whatever reason. So yeah, congratulations to the Dodgers, man. Yeah, I was excited to see them win. Like I said, anybody but fucking Houston.
Anybody hear any fireworks in the neighborhoods?
Oh yeah.
Look, don't believe those videos that you're watching on Twitter and all that. I saw one. So let me say this. I can only speak to one video. It was a video from the 4th of July. I did not see LA lit up like that after the Dodgers won. But it is funny that people are running with that narrative because it kind of like. Because who the hell's shooting fireworks off in October, right?
Yeah. I mean, I heard fireworks.
No, for sure. Yeah. I heard fireworks for sure. But
I agree. They weren't crazy like that, yeah.
That sky was lit up like the 4th of July, and it was.
People were like, who holds fireworks till October?
When you're in LA, you hold them because you know what? Don't let the World Cup come around. They're keeping them for Mexico. As soon as Mexico wins, 100%. After every win I swear to God, after every win in the World Cup, Mexico fans are out in the streets. And there is evidence on Mexicans out in the streets after every World Cup win in the preliminaries, in the pool play. Yo, they didn't even get to the Sweet 16. They won their first game in pool play, and the streets were swamped with Mexicans and Mexico fans.
We did it.
But that's what I loved about it. Like, remember when South Korea
I'm staying
lost?
out of this.
No, it's not a race thing. It is. I know what I saw. Whenever that World Cup was. Remember when they beat? I said this before on the pod. Remember when they beat South Korea, or South Korea beat a team for Mexico to advance?
Yeah,
they were in the streets,
we all ate
and South Korea people didn't know what was going on.
He said we all ate Korean barbecue.
And you ain't even Mexican.
I'm not.
Yeah. So shout out to Dodgers. You gotta love it.
Congratulations, man.
Hell
Yeah.
Hopefully, Rams can pull it off for y'all, man.
We'll see.
Yeah, right.
You got it, because Boston. No, the Bruins didn't win. The Bruins were one game away from winning the Stanley Cup. But the Red Sox and Celtics didn't win.
What year is this?
This year.
Oh no, the Patriots. That was what it was. The Patriots and
Bruins.
and the
Bruins.
Red Sox won.
Yeah.
The Celtics did very well in the playoffs, and then the Bruins were one game away.
Yeah.
And that's just Boston. You know, not
Boston,
just Boston.
The sports team is crazy.
But their sports fans are unrivaled. They're like no other.
Yeah.
For sure.
Fuck the Red Sox.
But my point is, LA got 2. We need to get a third one.
Yeah, man.
Just to like shut everybody up.
So it's
on all bases, all fronts.
The Rams or the Kings?
I don't know, man. I don't know if the Rams.
The Kings didn't get it.
Yo, how did San Francisco get dragged into this Dodger? All of a sudden, E-Rock's just getting
Because E-Rock
demolished by-
flexed his championship ring.
Yeah, but I think something happened leading up to that, and then he flexed it.
Maybe Dre when he said the Bay Area can never.
Yeah.
And then
I'm over here fighting San Diego Padre fans like the little brothers, and I see people going after E-Rock. I'm like, E-Rock, what'd you do?
I mean, he brought out the ring.
Yeah. But no, in E-Rock's defense, as long as he's been living in LA, he's been very, very respectful of the LA culture and sports. Like, he hasn't said anything.
Yeah, he bought Lakers shorts from my store.
Yeah, so shout out to him for complying with the LA culture.
True.
All right, twitching with Rell. What we got, Rell?
Oh man, we got one for you. We got one for you. One time. Hold on, let me pull up my phone. All right. What is something that you guys think that you're much better at than you actually are?
Basketball.
Sports.
Anything sports related?
Anything sports related.
Yeah.
Well, this is a DJ podcast, right?
Hey.
No, I know my scratches are very very above average. And
No,
that's
well, I
about
meant
it.
for myself, obviously. I'm like, not you motherfuckers.
All right, you think you're better at DJing than you are?
Yeah, I'm not that good yet. But
Well, I
I'm
think
gonna work for it,
you're very confident in your music, in your taste of music, right?
right, for
So it's just a
sure.
matter of
I think
putting it
that's
together.
that's what makes me overconfident. But
Yeah.
You saying sports in general, just sports, nothing.
Yeah, I say that playfully because as I get older, it's like obviously the games don't get any easier. You need more time to warm up. You know what I mean?
Longer time to recover.
Like in my head, I can still throw 85.
Man, I pull up on Sunday. I just had my first ever basketball mixtape at 35.
And one.
That's where we're at with this.
hey, man, you looking good though.
Hey.
You looking good.
Better than ever.
So that's not fair. So you can't say you can't use basketball because you actually are good at basketball.
No, because
But not-
because when you
not
put
as
him
good as
against,
how I think.
but because he looks good
When you
there,
put
but
him
when you
against
put him
what?
up against
A
like
professional?
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Oh,
That's not fair.
That doesn't count. That doesn't count.
That's not fair.
Yeah.
But then you're humble, is what I'm saying. We all think we're good at something until we get humble.
Well, I'm
let's
saying
bring it-
something that
Let's bring it down.
Yeah, let's bring it down real quick.
Right.
Sex.
Sure.
I might be great. Might not be that good. I don't know, but
In my head, you sounded like
man.
in my head, you sounded like you were. I was a man.
I'm that dude. Facts.
it's a valid point, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. So I think sports is a safe answer.
yeah.
I can say boxing. Oh, I think I'm better at boxing than when I really
That's
am.
a sport too.
Yeah.
Have you ever guys, this is taking a huge left turn.
Let's go.
Go ahead.
Let's go.
Have any of you ever taken assistance in form of some medication in the sexual?
I have not, but I've been interested into possibly doing that just to see what the outcome would be. Just to see.
It's gonna be a long night.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I always said,
Play
if I do
sports,
it,
right? You don't need that endurance.
I need like 2 days, but I don't have shit to do. I'm gonna need like 2 or 3 days.
You gonna need to recover
because I need to recover. I'm old now. Niggas is old now. We ain't them young scrappers anymore, right? I was like, hey, I'm curious. Now, again, I'm saying this because I don't need the enhancement stuff, right?
Right.
I don't need it.
It's not necessary.
But I was like, I wonder what happened. I'm curious. Like Sean was saying, I think that I'm a fucking stallion, but you know what I mean. For my fiance can be like
the stallion.
Wifey could be like, chill, nigga. You're more like a pony. Right? Like, you know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? I'll pop
when you get to that
Just because
age,
Italian rhymes with stallion don't mean that's you, Joe. Don't mean that's you.
when you get to that age, okay, when you get to that age though, where like, and everybody here is engaged except for me. So there's some.
Go on, Mike. I'm with them.
I'm
now.
with them.
But so I can only imagine with you guys, like, yeah, all right, like you're at that point where you've worked hard, you had a long day, and so unless you clear a day to go, I don't know, what's too much, 3 rounds, like who gets to that?
You know these niggas in a new relationship.
You see, no, but see, that's why.
This guy. Look, Mike.
I'm not saying that's
What's a round?
Mike, the only time you go 3 rounds, if ever, with the girl, she is brand new, and you've been trying to fuck her for the last 10 years.
Exactly.
She's been on the top of your list.
My nigga said rounds. It's hot.
I'm not.
Oh my god.
So over unders 2, clearly.
Shit,
1.
nigga,
Lucky if she sees 2.
Shit.
Yo, if it's 2 rounds, it was a good night, man. Like
Yeah.
we had a good.
She said something to spark another round out of me. She got in my ear and said something. She said the magic word.
We were drinking Henny that night.
She said,
There's like a safe word. There's like
said,
a word that gets you going.
Yeah.
She said, "I love your remix."
Oh man.
I gifted you a sub.
Let me advance this. You've hooked up with a girl who's also hooked up with one of your friends.
Oh no.
Have you ever asked her who was better? And were you satisfied with that answer?
I think they're gonna.
I
Go ahead.
didn't ask, but I was told. But I don't believe shit. You know me.
You think she was just saying?
Yeah, she was just saying it to boost up the ego and shit. Whatever. Bitch.
Or because she just didn't want to hurt your feelings?
I mean, there was no reason that would make sense if I asked her, but I didn't ask her. She just told me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So the feeling thing, if I ask her, I'm like, yo, what's up? What's up?
What you think?
Who's
like, I need you to fill out this form.
If she'd be like, oh, I'm just trying to save it. I'm trying to save it. You stupid. Then I can see she'd be like, oh, I'm not trying to hurt this nigga's ego or whatever. But I feel like she was just trying to boost the ego, make a nigga feel good. I mean, I could appreciate it, but I didn't believe her.
I would say, hey, if he did you like that, caps off to him. I just fuck the shit out of you. Because I gave you my best. You got all of me. I was like, Janet, it's all for you. You got all that shit.
Yo,
wow.
There was a meme where the girl's texting the dude, and she's like, "So, like, how is my pussy?" And he goes, "Great, just like my homie told me."
Wow.
Oh,
wow.
shit.
Okay. Let me keep going with it. Ever in a situation where, you were hooking up with a girl, whatever, and it ended bad, whether you were dating, just hooking up, whatever, and it ended bad, and she hit you with, your dick was small anyways.
Ooh, it's never happened. Never happened.
Never.
I cannot speak to that.
Yep, don't know nothing about that.
Anybody else want to
I feel
jump in on
attacked.
it?
But again, now
No,
I'm not saying
not in that manner.
No.
But look, this is what I get. You a fat motherfucker anyway.
fuck that
When you're with them, oh, you can just keep me warm and
when you're with them,
you're
you're
so
with it.
cuddly.
This is what I'm saying.
And then the moment you leave, you fat anyway.
Women know how to hit below the belt. Like they know how to
Man,
know
listen.
how to take a nigga
They-
ego
yeah,
out
they-
the game. Like they know how they know the right shit to say.
You got to hit anyway.
And it just be like,
Who cares?
and that's exactly what I'll be like.
Still
Okay,
bagged
you
it.
still let me.
Scoreboard.
You still let me.
Check the
And
score.
my response is, you still let me smash
Right.
multiple
They
times.
don't know we're playing a different game.
Come on, man, we out here.
Say what you want. We're playing a different
Like,
game.
I told one chick, so one
Same
chick tried
sport,
to,
different game.
she didn't say my dick was small. She tried to say like she tried to say
It was skinny.
nah, she tried to say my sex game was weak. She was like, your stroke game weak anyway. I said, that's not what your friend said.
Look at Rell. Look at Rell.
We're playing a different game around here, baby. Come on.
I'm prepared for anything that
if
comes
you
after
stay
this.
ready, you ain't gotta get ready, baby. You know,
nut
that's
is
the
a
rules. Yeah, let's
A
go.
nut
That
is
is
a
a
stream.
stream.
Oh my god.
Exactly.
Fuck that.
Come on,
Stream's
man.
a stream.
A nut is a play on globalization.
Listen. All right, man.
Bigger payout. Hey, by the way, I got some smoke to throw your way.
Okay.
I forgot to send it your way weeks ago. I mentioned, I said today's a Thursday. You know, we don't have sex on Thursdays, only on the weekends. And you laughed at me. You laughed at me, and I kept it moving because I'm a professional. Later on that night, guess what I did?
You smashed?
I had sex.
All right.
In your face, bro.
Okay, right?
That's a
I'm
weekday
proud of you.
smash.
Listen,
Look
I'm
at me.
proud of you.
Look at me.
I'm proud of you.
Sam said, you make sure you rub that in Rell's
But
face.
listen,
That's what happens when you get engaged. You get weekday sex.
If I didn't laugh at
This is
you,
before the engagement.
if I didn't laugh at you, would you still have had sex?
No. No.
Who's helping
No,
who?
because I
Who's
didn't
on
even
whose
see it.
team?
No,
That's what I'm saying. I'll be trying to set my
undo
man's
that,
up.
no.
I'll be trying to set my man's up. I'll be trying to set my man's up.
Reverse air horn.
We
No,
playing a
because-
different game here, Joe.
Because I didn't
not
go
Uno.
into that situation with that. Can you believe what Rell said to me? This is no.
not saying
She
you-
was throwing it at me.
I know.
I was like, well, hey, it's a Thursday, but I'll clock in.
Okay, but what I'm saying again, that doesn't mean that I wasn't the one that kind of manifested that.
You know
what I'm
what?
saying?
If we're talking in regards to law of attraction, putting on the universe, 100%. That was you. 100%.
You know what I'm saying? I'm here for you, my brother.
I appreciate that.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So we good here?
Yeah, I think we are.
We got enough? We
think
get
we
enough?
did.
Like Donald Trump said, we got enough. We got enough.
That last 10 minutes is kind of like, you want to smoke?
Yeah,
Get out of
I think
here.
everybody hits me up like, yo, I just fast forward to the last 15 minutes.
God. Hey, as long as we get the count, as long as we get the stream count.
Hey, that's all I'm saying. Stream to stream.
Stream.
That's what the title of this episode's going to be.
Exactly. Done.
Get the artwork going, Mickey. Before we get out of here, globalization mixes.
Yeah.
We just had Red Cup Nation.
Yep.
Or we
Yep.
got them next. No, we
Lady
just
Shaw.
had Lady Shaw.
Lady Shaw.
Yeah, we just had Lady Shaw. Red Cup Nation's up next.
Yep, that's
Tomorrow.
right. That's right.
Again, shout out to Lady Shaw.
Yeah.
Very close friend of ours. We've known her as long as I think I've been DJing.
Yeah, same.
Bro.
Yep.
Yeah, next is Red Cup Nation.
You.
Yeah.
Who's that? Well, Mickey's with him, right?
Yep.
Mickey's with them. Yep.
Yep.
Squad.
So, yeah, I guess we are out of here.
Let's do it.
Peace.
Peace.